From the Backstreet Symphony release, that is Thunder with Dirty Love. That one going out to our good friend in the chat room, Uncontrolled Noise. Carries the classic metal show in syndication. Our only syndication deal on the map.
The only one we want.
Yeah, we don't really want anybody else.
No, we really don't. I mean, we've known Corey forever, which is why we were good to work with Corey, but if it wasn't for Corey, we would just keep on doing it ourselves, and that would have been it.
Well, one of the things we don't really promote that heavily, but we don't talk about it on the show much. But if you were not aware of it, Chris has reprogrammed the CMS radio network to play nothing but CMS archive stuff 24 hours a day.
Right.
And you can go over to theclassicmetalshow.com, go to the little drop down over there, and where it says the Classic Metal Show 24/7. Not to try to steal any traffic away from Corey, but if you are in the mood of listening to just Classic Metal Show archive stuff, you can listen to it all day long.
Do it when Eddie Trunk's on.
Right.
When Eddie Trunk's on Uncontrolled Noise, that's when you can go and listen to us.
Sure. And it's just a bunch of random stuff over the last 10 years or more. It just plays randomly. And, you know, periodically I find something that even, you know, it's just like 8 years ago. It's like, right. Wow, holy shit.
All I know is when I listen to it, I'm like, fuck, was I a vicious motherfucker?
Periodically, you know, when I wake up early in the morning, you know, before I have to get up and go to work, I'll just tune in just to kind of get the day rolling and see what's playing at random. Yeah. And I'm sometimes pleasantly surprised at what I hear.
I know. Dude, we did some good radio back then.
I catch one of the ones that make me laugh probably the most are the Happy Times with Harry.
Well, those are always good.
Those are the ones that made me laugh. I caught one the other morning, the one about the old sailor who's married to some bitchy woman. And he calls her Pepper.
Pepper?
Yeah, I think she goes, you know, she might be Pepper to you, but she's sweet as honey to me, or something like that.
Is this the one where she's like this fat old broad that works at the diner or something?
Well, she doesn't. She worked there, but I guess when he's like at the saloon or the seaside saloon tipping back some beers with his old, you know, sailing buddies,
right,
she basically comes in there and drags his ass out of there by the ear.
That's right, I remember that one.
Yeah, he's like dominant. She's like this dominating woman,
dominating bitch, and just ruining this guy's life.
Yeah, he just, you know, well, you know, you guys just don't know her.
She's great.
Yeah. But that was one I heard the other morning, was making me laugh.
It's funny.
She might be salt and pepper, but she's sweet as honey to me, or something.
Great.
It's like, so his buddies are always covering for him, you know, because she calls down to the bar to see if he's down there, you know.
Oh no, he's not here.
Yeah, he ain't here. And she comes down looking for him and drags him out.
Other than the Black Bummer, my favorite Happy Time moment was when we did the one about the sniper.
Yeah, that was really good.
That was fucking hysterical.
Well, that one, and obviously the abortion in the rain.
Yeah, that was a good one too.
I mean, that's just horrific.
And she's burning herself.
Yeah. How's she going to explain to her teddy bear?
Yeah, dude. Harry was a fucked up individual.
But Black Bummer took the cake.
Black Bummer's the best of all time.
Oh, my God.
And I didn't find that one. That was a fan.
Yeah.
A fan turned us on to that one.
He was known as a little Black Bummer.
Black Bummer. Well, speaking of Obama.
For all we know, it could have been him.
No. That guy went to war.
That's true. He was a killing machine.
That guy wasn't a pussy. You know, Obama's a big fucking puss.
That's right. That's right. He was a killing machine.
Yeah.
Man.
So I'm sure you're thrilled to see that the fucking free college now?
Yeah. Everything's free. Everything's free,
man.
Everything should just be free.
Why should you have to work for a goddamn thing?
Yeah, and here's the thing, and I'm going to talk from personal experience.
Mm-hmm.
When I was growing up,
Yeah.
there were 7 kids in my family.
Okay.
We're not even Catholic.
And your old man like pounding that puss, didn't he?
I think I basically take after the old man.
So, well, I don't know. You have 0 kids.
No, I don't have any kids, but I enjoy pounding the puss.
But your old man didn't enjoy pulling it out.
Yeah, but you know what? The thing is that was a whole different era.
Yeah, they used paper bags instead of rubbers.
Plus, he was married to my mom.
Oh, what? You can't think of your mom as a whore like that?
No. I'm just saying that for me as a single guy, I'm not going to be tossing offspring out right and left here.
Right, exactly.
But as a married guy, Papa Chuck Myden,
yeah,
you just pound that puss and, fill up the old trailer every third fiscal quarter,
Empty out the closet so you could put another crib.
Right. But
honey, we need some heat in the garage.
Exactly. It's just wasn't in the cards for me.
Right.
But regardless of that,
yeah.
What were we just talking about?
Obama. Freedom.
Oh, about the free
kids.
stuff. Well, my dad, he's done pretty well for himself in life and financially and everything.
Sure.
I just happen to know, that he's made a lot of money.
Okay.
That's all I'm going to say.
So at least what, about 2,000-3,000?
Yeah, at least.
Okay, cool.
And he only had an 8th grade education.
Okay.
Never went to college. Went to the Army when he was like 17. Went to the Korean War.
All right.
He made his own way. He came from the hills of Kentucky, and his family certainly wasn't rich. They were just farmers,
right?
And for the education he got and for the things that he did, he made his own way in life.
Okay.
And that is one of the things that he instilled in us as his children, that life doesn't hand you anything for free.
Boy, was he wrong.
And and if you get it for free,
yeah,
you don't appreciate it.
What? He's just dead wrong. Now, your dad's still alive, obviously.
Yeah, absolutely.
It has to drive him absolutely batshit crazy to see this fucking cocksucker in the White House just giving away everything.
Absolutely.
Need a phone? Here. Need your mortgage reduced? Here. We'll do it for you.
Yep.
Business can't afford to survive? Here. We'll just pay it off.
Right.
Need a college education? Here. Just come and get it.
Sure.
It's all free. Don't have to work.
Right.
What's the problem?
Exactly.
Fuck.
So, growing up, my parents gave us what we needed.
Okay.
But they never gave us just stuff.
Okay.
Ever.
Right.
And one of the accomplishments as a kid that I was very proud of, back in 1974.
Okay.
When were you born?
68.
68, okay. What was really popular for kids back in the early 70s, 10-speed bicycles were becoming the rage.
Shit, yeah.
I think people started getting them in about 72.
Right. They started with the 3 speeds. Remember the 3?
Yeah, but the 10 speeds started coming out and becoming very popular about 72.
Right.
They used to refer to them as English racers.
I remember that.
Yeah. And, I wanted one in the worst way.
Okay.
But my parents certainly were not going to go out and just buy me a 10-speed bicycle. It just wasn't going to happen.
Okay.
So one of the things, I was only 11 years old.
Right.
So one of the things that I did during the summer of 1975 was I worked for a farmer starting the very beginning of summer I worked for a farmer baling hay. Then through the summer, I was up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and I was going down to a farmer's place that grew sweet corn.
Okay.
And basically had to walk through the sweet corn fields with 2 baskets.
Right.
And you fill the baskets with sweet corn.
Oof.
And they'd pay you $0.25 a basket.
Oh, my God.
Well, this was 1975.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying that's hard-ass work.
That is hard-ass work.
Especially when you get far away.
Yeah. And then you get, you bring your 2 full baskets back, dump it in the bed of the truck, and go out there and pick some more.
All right.
And I don't know, within a matter between the hours of, I think we started at 6, like from 6 to 10, so 4 hours a day.
Okay.
You could probably earn about $10.
Wow.
Worth it. Yeah, I know, dude. At 11 years old,
yeah.
So I earned $10 a day picking sweet corn.
Okay.
And then again, I baled hay. I think the rate I was being paid was it was like $2 an hour.
Oh, Jesus.
For baling hay. And
I guess as a 12-year-old kid, that wasn't bad.
Yeah. So I basically worked from May until the end of August.
Okay.
And I know this, you're going to find this maybe unbelievable, maybe not. The bike that I wanted back in 1975.
Yeah.
This was 1974.
Okay.
Yeah, this was 1974. $125.
All right.
That this bike cost.
Right. So today that'd be about a $400 bike.
Yeah.
Be like a nice mountain bike.
You can go to Walmart and get a 10-speed now for, I don't know, $70.
Yeah, but back then 120 bucks was like 400 now.
Yeah.
I mean, that would have been like a really sweet mountain bike now.
Yeah. So I earned enough money, $125 to go buy this bicycle.
Okay.
I still have that bicycle today in the garage, and it's still like new.
Nice. Took real good care of that bitch.
I did, but I busted my ass for that thing.
Sure.
Never left it in the rain. Never wrecked it. Never, beat the shit out of it.
Right.
And I still have that, and it's in my garage today.
None of your siblings ever tried to get on it?
No, absolutely not. It was my bike.
Well, yeah, but siblings would fuck with your shit.
Yeah, but I only had one younger sibling, and that was my sister.
Oh, okay.
Everybody else was older.
She was too busy being hot to be bothered with.
But that just proved my dad's point that if you go out and work for something,
sure,
you'll value it much better.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that.
So here I am. I just turned 51 on Christmas. I got that 11, so I bought that bike 40 years ago.
Yeah, and still got it and still ride it.
And
do you ride it once a year?
Yeah. It's still rideable. Still looks like new.
Yeah.
Yep. So that alone is my reminder that you can't appreciate anything in life unless you go out and get it yourself.
Yeah, well, the cocksucker in chief doesn't agree.
Well, regardless of his thoughts and his policies, I'm like Tim James again. I live by those standards, and I stand by those standards, and that's a standard that I still believe in today, which is why I am completely opposed to this administration and their quote-unquote policies and their programs.
Right.
Because it does not jibe with the way that I believe or live my life. So I can't be supportive of it. I don't see any value in any of that.
Yeah. Well, it certainly doesn't build in any incentive to actually succeed. What's the point?
Well, exactly.
Why work hard at all?
Exactly.
Don't have to work a job and go to school? It's okay. Cool. I'll just fucking get my 3.7 or whatever. Anybody could do that.
Sure.
Where's the value in the education? That was always in my mind was part of what college was that you had to fucking fight to get it.
Yep. So when I went to college, my college started out where I went to evening classes because I worked during the day. I worked at, I picked up jobs where I could and worked during the day. And then my evening classes, I think evening classes started at 6.
Okay.
And they went to 11.
Right.
And then I had to go to work in the morning at 8.
Okay.
But then, I tried to accelerate the program so I didn't have to stay in school, in college as long as I did.
Right.
So I went to college from 8 to noon. Then there was a 1-hour break. Then I went to college from 1 to 5.
Okay.
So I went to college 8 hours a day.
Right.
And then I reported to my job at 5:30 and I worked till 9:30.
Oof.
And then I worked on the weekends.
And then you tried to mix in homework and shit.
Yeah, but I had to pay. I had a studio apartment, and that was $200 a month.
Right.
So I had to pay for that. And then, I had a car, which wasn't new. It certainly wasn't new.
Right.
I had a 74 Nova Super Sport, which, by the way, I still have. It's in storage.
Right.
I still have that car. And I had to, pay for food and gas and rent and,
to live.
Yeah, part of my schooling as well.
Right.
So basically, I was at school by 8 and didn't get home till, close to 10.
Right.
And that was my daily life. And then I worked Saturday and Sunday as well to pay the rent.
Right. Yeah, you had to bust your ass.
Yeah.
That's what it's supposed to be.
That's how it goes.
I mean, until now when it's just supposed to be handed to you. Here you go. Here, it's free.